The U.S. is facing a prescription drug crisis like never before,
with more medications in short supply for longer stretches of time.
The global shortage of life-saving drugs has reached alarming levels, putting millions of critical care patients at risk. In countries where these game-changing, life-saving drugs are available, they are either not included in the insurance system, or patients have to wait in a long queue to get the medicines. In most cases, these drugs are beyond the reach of the mass population. Even in countries like New Zealand, one of the richest and most developed nations on the planet, it's a challenge for the public health sector to provide life-saving drugs to many of its citizens.
A terminally ill mum of two is pleading the government to reassess proposed legislation which will make it illegal for her to access life-extending medication.
You wouldn't know it, but Teresa Zamey is terminally ill. Last June, she was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer and was told she had just 9 months to live.
So, yeah, it's hard.
Because she doesn't qualify for any publicly funded medication in New Zealand. She imports via compassionate access schemes a medication called Tagrix, which comes through the mail.
But since taking the medication Tagrix, she says the cancer, which had spread to her liver, has gone, and the tumour in her left lung has shrunk.
It's completely changed my life.
Tagrix, a generic version of the AstraZeneca drug Tagrisso, is not funded or registered in New Zealand, so she accesses it from Bangladesh via a prescription from her oncologist. Why? Because Tagrix costs $1,000 a month and Tagrisso $10,000.
She's got a prescription from her oncologist in New Zealand to import Tagrix, a prescription drug from Bangladesh. She wouldn't be able to afford the tens of thousands of dollars of privately buying a similar medication in New Zealand.
Tagrix is manufactured by Beacon Pharmaceuticals, the leading manufacturer of generic oncology drugs in Bangladesh.
The ability to import prescription drugs is a lifesaver for many Kiwis at their time of vulnerability.
Thanks to a new therapeutic products bill passed in 2023, citizens of New Zealand such as Teresa can now have access to generic pharmaceuticals. In another highly developed country in the other side of the world, Zoe Sharam and Ben Franklin faced a similar situation. Zoe and Ben are two of some 215,000 people in the UK living with hepatitis C.
I've had to pay for my treatment, and it's criminal. It is absolutely criminal.
My diagnosis came along and then I was able to kind of go, okay, but this is why I've been feeling so rubbish for so long.
Because she didn't qualify for state-sponsored medication, Zoe purchased hepatitis drugs online from Bangladesh.
Let's hope it works. Keep everything crossed for me.
Zoe and Ben both were cured by using the generic version of hepatitis C drugs, manufactured by Beacon of Bangladesh.
These drugs are working at the fraction of the cost that the pharmaceutical companies are charging. And everyone deserves the right to be well, if possible.
Bangladesh is now meeting the global demands of life-saving drugs, by providing quality drugs at an affordable price.
Earlier, we have to serve the Bangladesh patients. Now we are serving the global patients.
The success of Bangladesh in the pharmaceutical industry is undoubtedly a source of pride for the nation. By combining innovation with compassion, it has become a beacon of hope for millions of people around the world.
La un moment dat mi-am pierdut orice speranță de supraviețuire, dar mi-am recăpătat viața datorită medicamentelor Beacon. Bangladeshului mi era necunoscut înainte. Acum ascult imnul național al Bangladeshului în fiecare dimineață. Cu stimă, Ovidiu din România.